Now away from Ekiti State to other matters, that the presidential candidates of political parties in 2023 elections are yet to pick their running mates with less than 3 days to the June 17 deadline indicates that the matter is delicate and critical for them and the country at large. The major political parties are facing some sort of dilemma in this task, and for the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Bola Tinubu, his headache is whether to go for a Muslim ticket or pick a Northern Christian as running mates. In the People's Democratic Party, PDP, the presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, is trying to settle for a 7th governor from the South. For the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, a Muslim from either the Northwest or Northeast seems plausible. Also, Senator Rabiu Musa Kwakwanso of the New Nigeria People's Party, NNPP, is expected to pick his running mate from the southern part of the country, preferably a Christian for balance. Presidential candidates of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, Zenith Labour Party, and African Democratic Congress, who all hail from the South, are likely to pick their running mate from the North. Bikil, it's 3 days to the deadline.
I don't envy those presidential candidates, especially the presidential candidates of the two dominant parties, especially the presidential candidate of the APC, Bola Tinubu. His case is the most difficult of all.
Absolutely.
Whatever he does, people will get angry. A section of our people will get angry. Why? Because if he picks a Muslim, some voters, Christians, will feel that he's been insensitive for picking a Muslim. They will feel shortchanged. They will feel marginalized. So, and in the North, if he does not pick a Muslim, there are some northern voters who will say, oh, okay, you picked a Christian and you expect us to vote for you. You expect us to deliver the votes that will make you win. So it's a difficult situation. And this is not the first time, as I've said before. For a Muslim from the Southwest or from southern Nigeria, he will be looking at the big voting blocks, the states of the North, especially the Northwest. If it's seized solely by the desire to win, he has one decision to make, to take his running mate from the big voting block so that the running mate can then complement his own capacity to win, complement his strengths in mobilizing the voter and garnering votes across board. So I'm not surprised that it has taken this long, because normally you expect that by now the running mate will have emerged. This morning we heard that Governor Wike of Rivers State had emerged as the running mate to Atiku Abubakar. But not long after that, after some TV stations had even made a meal of the story, they came out to say, no, we have not chosen Wike. And you know what that means. If they say they have not chosen him, that means that he may not eventually get it. So for Asiwaju, we are hearing that Governor Rufai, Governor Zulum, Shetima, and even Amina Mohammed of the UN, we are hearing that they are all in contention. But at the end of the day, despite the wide consultation, despite the meetings with the president, with the NWC members and all that, the decision is left to the candidate. The candidate has the final say. If he thinks that the Muslim ticket is the best bet for him to divide Atiku's votes, to eat into Atiku's potential votes from the North, he's going to take that decision. He's going to do what he thinks will help him to win the election. I just hope that we can get to that point in our country when we are simply looking at the capacity of the candidate, what the candidate can do, and not where the candidate comes from. I hope we can eventually be like Rwanda, for example, where nobody has the right to say it's Tutsi or whatever. If you come out to say you are Tutsi in Rwanda or you are Hutu, you are going straight to jail. You have to say you are from Rwanda. That's all. So I hope that we can get to that point when we would de-emphasize these things that divide us: religion, ethnicity, and there have been parallels. Students of history we easily point at parallels in the past when we had Christian, that Gawan and Way. Both of them were Christians and they ran this country for years. You know, we had Idiagbon and Buhari, Muslim, they ran the country. We had David Mark and Ekweremadu, Senate President, Deputy Senate President, both of them Christians. Now in the House of Reps, we have Bajabia Miller and Wase, both of them are Muslim. Nobody's talking about it. So I think what matters the most is what have these candidates got to offer. But at the same time, I'm not going to deny that people will feel bad if the running mate does not come from maybe their religion or from even their geopolitical zone.
Well, I would say let's stay a little bit on this Muslim ticket as it concerns the APC. And I do hope, like BKO said, one day we'll be able to leave all of these sentiments behind us. But for now, how do you think APC should handle this?
That's a tough question for me. Because, you see, we didn't just get to this point. It's been on and on. Religion wasn't this deep in Nigeria. It wasn't. It wasn't this deep. But somehow in the last 7 years, we've so much played up on issues of religion and ethnicity, unfortunately, by people at the end of affairs. So, and that is what has actually awakened some form of, you know, sentiments in people. And that is why people are talking about Muslim or Christian. And I also think that left to many Nigerians, even now, they want somebody that is competent. They want somebody that can move the nation forward. You get it? But they are also not comfortable with the fact that people that are talking about irrelevance of Muslim or Christian tickets are the ones that are guilty, so to say, of
most guilty,
or most, you know, of maligning some certain sectors. And that is why people are angry.
All right. Olabisi, I would please permit me to kindly hold your thoughts. We have Hassan from Abuja. Hello, Hassan. Hassan, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, please go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry, I have to take you a little bit back. I want to contribute on Lawal's issue, the Senate President. You see, anybody that doesn't care about the unity of this country has no right in the National Assembly. And there are consequences to every action people take. He should forget about the Senate. What has he done in the last 25 years to his senatorial? Nothing. They're the most poorest, the most hungry, they're the most retired in everything. So I think he should leave somebody else to come in and try. And this was even against the unity of this country. So I think there should be consequences for that. Let him go and rest. We don't need people like him in the National Assembly. We don't need people that think the way he thinks in the National Assembly or in any offices in our country. People that don't care about our unity. A lot of them wear the badges and ID cards of region. You and I are born into united Nigeria. We want unity in this country. We want peace. Anybody that is saying they should bring a northerner who has that psyche of bringing a northerner to be president after President Muhammadu Buhari does not want the peace and unity of this country. They should not go close to any office in this country, in the government. They should not go close to any office in the government. People like Lawal should go home.
So you are saying South Lawan right, have you?
It serves him right. There should be consequences to every action. It's Ashuwaju he's made. He brought him to the Senate. In fact, without the government, Lawal can never be in Senate. He doesn't win his elections. Right. The governors win his elections for him. He doesn't win. We know now. We know.
It's true. Thank you very much, Hazard. All right, BK. We have a lot of names on the list coming up for the running mate for Tinubu. Now, do you see any of the APC governors? Which of the names do you think would come up?
I think the most formidable is the Borno State governor, where I'm not sure that he wants it. I'm not sure that he can be convinced to take it. But he has tremendous popularity across the whole country.
All right.
He's probably the best governor of this era. But will he take it? He has said it before that he does not want it. And then, of course, his own boss, the man who gave him the job, Shetima, is well loved by Tinubu's supporters and close aides. So that's one person who could also get it. And then the governor of Kaduna,
all right,
El-Rufai, is also, a solid technocrat. He would do a good job of complementing Asiwaju Bola Tinubu.
All right. Thank you very much, BKO. I've been hanging out with Babajide Kolade Otitoju and Olabisi Deji Folutile. Thank you very much for coming on the show. And that's all on Journalist Hangouts today. Join us tomorrow for another episode of the program. You can watch the repeat broadcast of this episode tonight at 11. You join us on Sunday from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. for Journalist Hangouts on Sunday. We are on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Olajumoke Olatunji. Bye for now and God bless Nigeria.